Hello, this is Michaela of Studios Octopus, and I'm here doing the February 2016 UK GlossyBox unboxing, and it's the Valentine's Day box, which I've been looking forward to because I remember it being really cute last year. So this is the box as it's arrived. That's the front. I'm just going to open it up. And there we go. And we have really cute limited edition packaging this time. I'll just get it out of there and throw that over there. So we've got Love is in the Air, some really cute sort of watercolor style love heart balloons, and on the box underneath is a very bright pink, and it says GlossyBox here on the front as well, and we've got the symbol on the bottom too, so I'll just open it up. There we go, and inside as well is nice and pink with the GlossyBox logo. We've got a newsletter and continuing on with the pink theme, and the paper is bright pink and the ribbon and the sticker match as well, and it all looks quite cute. So I'm going to have a look at the editor's letter first. So, dear Glossies, this month we're making it our mission to introduce you to your beauty soulmates, and yes, in this case you're allowed more than just one. The perfect match awaits, from the razor that hugs the curves of your legs for a silky soft finish and the sheer MUA lip shade that flatters your skin tone, to the beauty tool that will make you love your brows again. Let us know which new discoveries you fall for using #BeautySoulmate. Lastly, don't let couples have all the fun this Valentine's Day. It's the perfect time to celebrate anyone and everyone who is special to you. That is from Ely Leatham, Editorial Director, GlossyBox. And it has the same thing in the bottom there about share your unboxings, pictures, photos, experiences with the #Glambassador. And we've got a bunch of different products in the box. I'm just going to open it up now and we'll see what we get. So here we go. That is the content. So there's lots of quite large looking items, a couple of repeat brands by the look of it, but we shall see what we get. I'm just going to go based off of the card, and the first item is this one, and this is the Nikka K New York 24-hour waterproof eyeliner. I rarely go anywhere without a slick of eyeliner on, and Nikka K's is perfect for painting on a cat eye and it doesn't budge. The tip allows you to draw the most precise line, or you can blend it out for a brown smoky eye. What's more, it comes equipped with a built-in sharpener. This is full size and it is worth $3.99. So we've had Nikka K before, we've had a blush from them and a beauty sponge from them and possibly another item. So it is a repeat brand, it's an American brand. And yes, this is one of the twist up style ones, so you just twist it up and you get the product. It's quite a fine tip, and it says it comes with a built-in sharpener, so I don't know whether to assume that's within the lid maybe, and it will keep the edge quite fine to get you that, like the description said, the quite fine point. And then the other end has one of these really nice little smudging nubs, and I actually quite like eyeliners that come with these, because then you can always use this nub with this product and you're not sort of cross-contaminating it with different products, and it's only been used for its own eyeliner. So mine is in the shade NYA41 dark brown, which is to be a more natural looking eyeliner. It matches with my hair colour. I'm just going to do a couple of swatches on my hand. There we go, it is on my hand. It is quite a dark brown, and it's quite a firm formula, so you can get those really thin lines if you want with just the tip, or you can use the side of it to get a much thicker amount of colour, but that looks quite nice. Nikka K is a nice budget brand. The blush at least I quite liked. I don't think I was as bothered by the makeup sponge compared to the Real Techniques one that I have, but there we go. That is a nice little cute soft brown eyeliner. Next up is the MUA one. So this is one of the products that hopefully we got to pick ourselves. We got an email way back in December asking us to pick the product for the February box, which was very, very early, and I picked the one that was the more neutrally sort of nude shade, but let's read about it. It's the MUA Power Pout Glaze Low Voltage Gloss. Lip gloss is the one beauty product I'm never ever without, and I adore MUA's Power Pout Glaze because it provides a sheer subtle hint of colour to my lips. We've selected 6 of our favourite shades for the season, and there is also an offer with this one on the MUA website, where if you use MUA Glossy 2 you'll get £5 off when you spend £20. So this is full size, which is pretty chunky looking, and it costs £3.50, and it comes fully safety sealed. I'm assuming if you unfortunately didn't get to pick your shade because you missed the email or you didn't get sent the email, all of the shades are quite flattering. They're just sort of shades of pinks and reds. Nothing that you would be, you know, unimpressed by, I don't think, or that wouldn't suit most people. Just taking off the packaging now, and mine is in the shade Rapture. Oh, it's a little hard to get off. So that's it there. It comes with this quite strange little sort of brush. And I'm not really sure how you use this. Do you twist up the base? See if it's got some instructions on here. Nope, doesn't look like. Oh, okay. That makes a twisting noise, so twist up the base maybe and we'll get product. Anything? I think we're getting somewhere. Oh, that is quite thick and, yeah, looking. I'll try it on a little. Yes, I think the lack of directions perhaps didn't help, because I wasn't particularly sure how much I was supposed to twist it up, but it's now twisted up. You can see it's dirtied the end. I've got a hand swatch here, and yes, this one is kind of it is a nudish colour, but it's very pinky toned. I don't know how well that's coming across. Formula wise, it feels quite wet, but not tacky, just really, really, really wet. I'm not necessarily a huge lip gloss person myself, but it is a pretty enough colour. It's a quite affordable type of item. I'm just going to pop the lid on there. Like I said, I think the only thing that's just bugged me immediately is being unsure exactly how to use it, but it's pretty enough. It's nice and high gloss, which is probably why it feels so wet. It'll give your lips that juicy look. But yeah, that was the MUA Power Pout Glaze. Little confusion into how to get the product actually out. So the next item up, I think, is this one here. And this is the Vintage Cosmetics Company, which I've seen around. I think they have them in Boots. And this is the Floral Slanted Tweezers. These pretty floral tweezers are a makeup bag essential. The slanted edge makes them perfect for brow shaping, and if you simply need to tame a few unruly hairs, they're ideal for precision plucking. These are full size and they're worth £8. They are very, very cute, though to a certain extent. I think in terms of practicality, it's whether or not they're good tweezers. They're a nice big size by the looks of it. I'll just pull them out of the cute packaging now. Does this have anything to say for itself on the back? So it's high quality stainless steel slanted tweezers for easy brow shaping. Get perfectly shaped brows, a must-have for every girl's makeup bag. And danger! Do not drop tweezers. This can damage the tip and throw tweezers out of alignment. So we've got the one side where it says the Vintage Cosmetic Company, I think it says that. And then the other side where you have that pretty floral pattern. And yes, we've got the slanted edge, and they're fairly big. I do have a pair of tweezers, but actually they're smaller than this, so these might be nicer, I don't know. We've got some directions as well. Tweeze in the direction of hair growth, tweeze after showering, or use a hot towel to open pores. And the slant side is for general tweezing. Flip the tweezers to use the high side of the slant for precision work. So yeah, where it's the tiny, tiny fine point at the end is for grabbing the smaller hairs. So that is the Floral slanted tweezers, full size, worth £8. Just pop those down there. Next up is another repeat brand, and it is Neobay. The product we've had from them before was a sort of a face mask type thing, and then I think later on as well we had a toner, but I could be wrong, it might not be them who did the toner. Anyway, this is the Neobay Protective Hair Mask Volume Conditioner, and this is a luxury size. So is this a deluxe sample size? It looks pretty big to me is the thing, but hair masks are not only my saving grace but my beauty soulmate, namely because I regularly heat style my locks, so they always need a little TLC to keep them in tip-top condition. The combination of natural and organic ingredients in Neobay's mask leaves hair soft, silky and easy to manage. Leave on freshly washed hair for 3 minutes. So this says full size is worth £10.64. This one is 200 millilitres, but I'll check online afterwards and have it written whether or not this is actually the full size or not. So this says it's both a protective hair mask and a volume conditioner. So it's volume enhancing, leaving your hair soft, silky and easy to manage. It has organic shea butter and argan oil for all hair types, and yes, it says freshly washed wet hair, distribute through hair, massage, leave in for 3 minutes. So you're using this as a conditioner for about as long as a conditioner, but it's a more intensive hair treatment. Like the other Neobay product, it has really unfussy, simple packaging as well, and it is made in Spain. And it comes open on the top there, and I'm assuming if I squeeze some of this out, yep, it's just a white pearlescent type formula, a lot like the Dove sample of sort of pearl enriched conditioner that we got ages ago, but it's a conditioner. It smells really lovely actually, kind of almost like how Lush products smell. It has that kind of delicious sweet smell to it, which is lovely. I actually quite like nice sort of sweet smelling products, but as with these type of products, the proof will be in the using. So I'll be using this the next few weeks while I'm bathing and then getting back to you with how good it is in my catch-up. But there we go, a nice big hair conditioning mask, which is nice because we've had a face mask for the last 2 months. Now we're getting a pampering treatment for our hair instead. And then our last item is this one here, and this is the Wilkinson Sword Intuition razor. With a gentle creamy soap that lathers and moisturizes, this razor will hydrate the skin while the 4 blades leave your legs feeling super soft. For a smoother finish, shave your legs at the end of your shower to allow time for the water to soften stubble and open hair follicles. And this is full size, and it is worth $6.99. So interestingly enough, actually last Valentine's Day, we also got a razor. It wasn't the same style of razor, but it was from Wilkinson Sword. I do think it's a bit strange that they kind of go, what do you want to do on Valentine's Day? Remove all of your hair. It's like, I'm not sure. In 110% this is the message you should be sending people, but I'm just going to open this up so I can have a look inside. It's very strange and chunky looking and falls out the back. I'm not sure it should be open that way. It should perhaps be open that way. Anyway, So like the last one, it comes with this suction cuppy wall holder thing. I personally didn't particularly use it last time. I didn't see the point. And here is the unit itself. It's quite big. It almost looks like a facial brush, but it has a nice sort of ergonomic, easy to hold feel about it. And it's all plastic wrapped up. I'll have to see if I can actually get into this. Tiny scissors to the rescue. Oh, why must things be awkward to open? Okay, so that's the plastic wrap off. This has a very, very sort of squidgy, rubbery material, and then we can pull the lid off. It's the covering lid. It's another blade cover. And this is the actual razor head, which, yes, is very strange looking. So it's actually surrounded by soap. All of this is soap. And then this is the razor head here, and it clips in. Just clip it back into place. And yes, it has sort of a mild sort of wiggly movie aroundness, so it moves with the contours of your body, I assume is the idea. You can see it is sort of on a swivel wiggly head that can move around. I'll have to see if I like this one. Obviously there's the problem when you buy this type of thing that it isn't really just $6.99. You're going to have to keep rebuying these heads if you want to keep using this. But it's very interesting for them to try out this new style of razor with us. It's very chunky. It might be a bit too chunky, I'm thinking in terms of storing it easily, but we'll see. The other thing, I remember disliking the razor we got last year because the soap that it came with kind of had this ribbony ribbony soap stuff that came off as you used it, and I personally thought that looked and felt gross. But the problem is it actually says visible ribbons as a selling feature, and it's like, it just kind of felt kind of not very nice to me. But maybe that's just me, you know, people are allowed to obviously think different things. Maybe someone else will think that that sounds fantastic and really, really moisturizing. But yes, it looks like a standard razor head surrounded by soap in a big, chunky, light, plasticky handle. I'll have to, again, like the hair mask, try that out, see how it goes, see if I like it. I have to admit, I'm not 110% convinced by the weird special razor, but we'll see. It's a nice enough treat, and it's an interesting idea of a product to get that you don't get every year. The other thing that's a little bit of a shame is last year we got a packet of love hearts as a bonus in the box, and this year we haven't. There are no love hearts. So that's the box for now, and I'm just going to go away and top up how much this is worth and double check if this is full size or not, and I'll see you again in just a second. Okay, and I'm back. So I've worked out how much things are worth and what's what. The Nail-Bay Protective Hair Mask is a super deluxe, like super deluxe, non-full size, because the full size is actually only 250 milliliters. So we're getting 4/5 of the full size product anyway, which to me seems a little silly because it's like you could have just given us the extra 50 milliliters. The other thing that is usually the expense of those types of packages is that you don't get the nice packaging. The Nail-Bay, the full size one, comes with that wooden end that they all come with, that the toner comes with. It comes with a wooden top. So that probably also makes these cheaper proportionately than the amount of product inside, but also because the packaging is cheaper. But yes, the full size one, which is 250 milliliters, it lists the price as £10.64, so proportionately this will be worth £8.51. So that makes it the most expensive item in the whole box. I like the hair masks and the face mask types items, those nice pampering ones, so I am going to be using this all up anyway and seeing how well it goes. Total box value wise, the box as I've worked it out is like £30.99, which is a pretty nice box value. It's nowhere near the absolute cheapest we've had, and it's not the most expensive we've had either. It's a nice sort of mid-ground box. The initial sort of feeling about the products, I'm most excited, I think, for the face mask and this nice brown eye pencil. I actually think the eye pencil looks really lovely. And I only actually have the one other brown pencil. Most of my pencils are either black or white, so it would be really nice to try this one out and to see how waterproof it actually is. For all that I have initial misgivings about this Power Pout glaze, both in terms of its strange packaging and the fact that it's a lip gloss, which, you know, I'm not hugely into, it feels actually really comfortable on the lips, but obviously there's, in terms of practicality, if you're going to wear it for Valentine's Day, maybe they don't want to kiss you while you're wearing this. And then the other extra items that we've got. The razor, like I've said, that we've gotten one before. It's an interesting enough idea. I'll see how it goes. And a pair of tweezers, which are nice enough, but there is always that feeling of, would you have bought an £8 pair of tweezers just because it's a bit prettier? Maybe not, but it's nice. You know, the mask alone mostly covers the cost of even buying the box, so it's usually, I still think, really good value, while there's always the element of that you wouldn't necessarily have picked those products, but then you could also not have a subscription and spend that £10 every month on buying yourself one thing, you know, you really want, which is sort of another way of treating yourself each month. But there we go. That is the whole box for Valentine's Day. I think in a lot of ways, compared to last year's, I kind of preferred last year's. There were more cute makeup items. We had a sort of a blush quad that was really cute, and it was nice to get the extra sweet. I did miss that, it's a real shame, but I still really like the box. I'm still happy to have my subscription. I'm still going to use these. I'm still going to try them out. I know some of them I'm going to use them all. Oh, the only other thing I'm just quickly checking is we don't actually have a what will happen next time, so we'll just have to see what happens next time. So that was the Beauty Soulmates box, and I'll see you again next time. February 2015 GlossyBox, and I'm just going to be opening it now. I've been looking forward to this one actually for quite a while because it is the limited edition Valentine's Day print. I'm just going to put that.
No worries. Let's hang later. Sure.
We can also see what got thrown at her.
Now I wish I wouldn't have read this. Purge.